United squad looking after Sunday?
Yeah, fine. One or two wee issues from the game, nothing major. Everyone that was available from Sunday's game will be ready to go tomorrow night. Obviously we're minus Liam Gordon and Tony Watt, but one or two other injuries which are long term, which are all progressing, but it's pretty much looks much the same it was on Sunday.
Was it good to get Marvin Clayton, Tom Sparrow a start on Sunday, just to continue their progress to do well off the bench as well? Gives you other options you can turn to over a busy period as well.
Yeah, I mean obviously Marvin's come in on loan from Wolves, and we've seen his quality since he's arrived, but such is the form of Stephen O'Donnell in that area, he's not really had a chance. We got the chance to get him in on Sunday and he's been ready for weeks, and we thought he did really well. He's got strength, he's got power, he's got pace, and he's got quality on the ball. Tom was unfortunate, he missed out in a game, he just got injured just before the Hibs game, so then he was put back another couple of weeks, but again he's been great since he comes in. Just find it hard to get in the team, but came in, and again we thought he put in a really positive performance, so both of them will be in contention for tomorrow night.
Does it feel different as a management team going into these busy periods? Maybe I know you've got a lot of injuries, but you seem to have built a strong squad, a lot of players that signed in August, July as well. You feel you're in a good position for these kind of tough?
Yeah, we do. Well, as you say, we have built a strong squad, but we have still got a few longer term injuries, as I said, but they are all progressing, but it'll be a while before we can see them on the pitch. We're going to a really tough period. Obviously the game tomorrow night against a Dundee United team who have started really well in the league along like ourselves, but we'll still have possibly another couple of young lads who will be involved with the squad over the next couple of games, who will possibly be on the bench tomorrow night. So yep, there's a bit of strength and depth, but we could also be doing with the ones that we've got out. But as I say, we just need to get on with what we've got and look forward to the game.
Coming off the back of a couple of defeats, is it good to have a game so quickly to try and put things right?
Well, listen, you always want to get on the horse as quick as you can. You know, I mean, it was a disappointing result. We were really pleased with the first part of performance against Celtic, against a quality Celtic team. You know, and we possibly just ran out of steam towards the end of the game. But it is good to have the game tomorrow night. In an ideal world, it would have been good to go Sunday and then go straight into the following Sunday without having the midweek game. But that's the schedule, that's the calendar, so we'll get on with it. And we're looking forward to a game against 4th v 5th, so I'm sure it'll be an exciting game.
Like you touched on there, a win tomorrow night, you would overtake them in the league. Is that extra motivation? Are you looking at the table here? No,
well, you always look at the table, but it's we're coming up against a team who have already beaten in the cup. We know their qualities, they're a good side. We saw them on Saturday, we went up to the game on Saturday after our training session here, so we know what Dundee United bring to the game. It'll be a tough game, but I think it's good, 4th v 5th. As you say, if we win we go above them, but the motivation for us is just to get the 3 points.
You look at that Celtic game, you did cause them a lot of trouble turning the back four numerous occasions. Is that something you take a lot of heart from, to go into this game knowing that you challenged top of the league?
I think you always will. I think you look at the quality. I think Celtic were off obviously a very tough game in Italy against Atalanta, and they showed their quality from a sort of different side of their game, you know. But you're going in playing quality teams with quality players. When you even look at their bench, I think they brought in £30 million worth of talent from their bench. But for us to put in that performance in the first half, we were really enthused by it. We obviously lost a cheap goal from our point of view. In the second half we probably didn't get going as much as we'd have liked, but we take great heart from it, putting out that kind of performance against such a strong team.
When you've got the sort of 3 games in a week, how does your preparation change in terms of making sure you've got enough information on the team you're going to be playing, giving the players that information so they're best equipped for it?
Good question, because we put a lot of emphasis at the football club on the analysis side of things. I've said that in umpteen interviews I've done. Our 2 analysis lads, Ross Clarkson and Graham MacArthur, are top-notch, first-class guys, and who put in so much time and effort to get the analysis for the team. That's been ongoing. It goes ongoing every single day. So although we can get on the pitch today, it won't be like a normal session that we would have leading into a tough game. It's just a normal pre-match session, so the information we'll get will be on the pitch, but it will be certainly done in the video room between now and tomorrow night.
The guys like sort of Tom Sparrow and Marvin Clayton maybe came to the club not having played a lot of senior minutes. What are you needing to see from them to give you the confidence that they can go into the park and make that impact?
Well, I think that's why they're in the team, is what they've shown us in sort of training. Any little periods of minutes that they've had on the pitch, they've both shown it. But as I said, it's easy to sit here and say, well, Marvin's not the game because of Stephen O'Donnell, but that is basically the case. You know, Tom's in a position with Andy Hardy, Davor, Lennon Miller, all playing and vying for a position in the middle of the pitch. So he's had to wait, but they've shown it every day in training. The two of them are first class in terms of everything that they do when we're on the training pitch. So their time's here, and hopefully they can build on what they've done on Sunday.
Ewan Wilson's going to be coming through to speak. How have you sort of seen his development over the summer and this season so far, off the back his new deal as well, sort of earlier this month?
It's been excellent. You know, it's young lads get to a stage at under 18s, and we don't have a B game, a B team or a reserve team. So after the under 18s, there's no really a games programme for them. We do try to get them out on loan. We've got 5 out on loan at the minute. 6 possibly if you count young Matty, and even 7 with Philip. So we've got a lot of players out on loan needing minutes. Ewan's went to Albion Rovers, he's went to Stirling Albion, played some games but possibly didn't work out at Stirling Albion, and then goes to a really sort of a level, no disrespect, but below that, you know, and goes and plays at Beath, wins a cup. The big thing for Beath juniors to go and win a cup. Ewan's part of that, and he's come back this summer, good shape, he's worked really hard, and he's been terrific, and then he gets the under 21 call up. So we're really pleased with Ewan, and just hopefully his development continues.
He's spoken about his coming back and his confidence after the Stirling Albion loan being sort of maybe low in the role Ewan and Stuart have played, and sort of building that back up, that conversation you've had with him. From then, what has he did to get himself into the position where he's starting every week?
I think he believes that he should now be in that environment with the first team. He was still, we had a chat with him many times. You would see him, he would still go and speak to the younger lads, or he would go and spend time in the under 18s dressing room. But we've told him that's still his friends, but we want him in with the first team players. We want him in that environment every day, and he's taking that on board. And it's his performances, not only in games but training. He's been excellent since he's started this summer, and a lot of what's went in with the manager. Liam Dukes, the sports scientist, put so much time and effort into Ewan, and I think we're seeing the rewards of that, and hopefully it continues.
After the game on Sunday, the manager was quite unhappy about the red card. Was there any more talk about that in the building? Is it just one you take and move on with?
Yeah, we move on. You know, it was unfortunate. It was an unfortunate incident. I think Liam's played over 250 games, and it's only his second red card. The first one that he got against Livingston was overturned, so he was upset with the decision. But we move on. He gets a 2-game ban, but with the rules, he'll be available for Sunday, so he'll just miss the 2 league games starting tomorrow and then St Johnstone.
Steve, how do you, I don't know, it's maybe not an issue, but how do you make sure the players are not kind of distracted at all by the semi-final? Is that not really been a problem because there's a game Sunday, a game Wednesday, you just got to concentrate? That's
it. This is a big game for us. It's a huge game. We want to make sure we win it. We've started the league like Dundee United well. Sunday will take care of itself. I know it's cliched, but all our focus, our team selection is nothing in mind about Sunday. All team selection for tomorrow night is based on tomorrow night's game. We're not looking ahead to Sunday at the minute.
Could you get kind of caught out if you start looking too far ahead and start second guessing what's going to happen?
I think so. You could end up start prioritising Sunday, you know, and we don't want to. We'll prioritise Sunday after the game tomorrow night, but our focus, and trust me, is fully on Dundee United tomorrow night, because it's the Premier League. Winning games in the Scottish Premier League is very, very difficult. We need to make sure that we're fully concentrated and focused to go and do that tomorrow night.